Good morning. Welcome to my campsite here in the beautiful desert. We are camping on BLM land, so this is not a campground, it's just land, and it is beautiful, and I'm so excited to show you my entire car camping morning routine. It's a little bit chilly this morning. I'm just gonna throw on my sweater and then hop on out of the tent. One of the first things that I love to do in the morning, even when I'm at home, is feel the sun on my face and just get that bright light near me. So I'm just gonna find the sun, close my eyes, and just feel it on my skin. And I find that this really helps me stay awake and feel alert for the day. I don't know why, but just that bright light really has a positive effect on my energy levels throughout the day. I've noticed. I don't know if anyone else notices this too. Let me know in the comments below. After that, I'm just gonna go to the car where I have my toiletries and brush my teeth. So like I said, we're not at a campground. There's no running water here. So right now I'm just giving my teeth a quick brush. It's not glamorous. And then I'm using my water bottle to just kind of rinse everything off. And then head back to the car, and I'm just gonna wipe my face down. So I have these wipes by a brand called Cure. This video is not sponsored, but I like these wipes for when I'm camping and I don't have running water, just to kind of get the dirt off my face and prep it for sunscreen, things like that. I use these actually a lot at night too, because it's so dusty here in the desert and my skin definitely can get dirty. So I'm just gonna wipe things off and then put this lotion on. So this lotion, we need to talk about this, Andalou Naturals. I love natural skincare, but it can be really expensive. So I will link to as much as I can below, but this brand is awesome because it's affordable. It's not as expensive as some of the other natural skincare, but I found that the quality of their line is so good, and I love this lotion. So this lotion is SPF 18, and it's just really good day lotion for me. And I have kind of drier skin, and I find that this is really moisturizing. And I love having that base level of sun protection. If I go for a hike later in the day, I'll put more sunscreen on, but I really like just having kind of that base level to start. And then I'm gonna throw my hair up in a pony and I'm good to go. Now it's time for coffee. So I'm gonna set up the camp kitchen. That's the stove. That's the propane, and then we have a little bin here of camp kitchen gear. So that's one of my tips, is just keep all your camp kitchen gear in one little bin so that you always have everything, it's organized, and you don't have to like search in a million different places for things. So here I'm just setting up the stove, and then I'm going to get all of my coffee stuff out of the bin. So in the bin here, I'm just looking for the coffee grinder. We grind the coffee fresh and then a little pot to boil water, and we do a pour over when we're camping. I love the pour over. I used to do a French press, but not anymore. I'm just filling up my coffee mug with water. We have this huge cube in the car, and that's how I measure the amount of water so I don't boil any more than I need. So pour that in my pot, and then I'm just gonna reach into the food bin and grab the coffee. Back to camp kitchen, and I'm gonna start boiling that water. In the meantime, grind the coffee. So we always do this hand grinding thing, even at home. It's just part of our normal routine. And drink some water. I always try and chug a ton of water in the morning too, because then it kind of helps me stay hydrated or start the day hydrated. Once the water is boiling, then we set up that pour over. Man, the pour over is just so good with that fresh ground coffee. The first thing you do is pour a little bit of water over the grounds and then let it sit for like 30 seconds to soak the beans so you get a much like richer brew. And then pour the rest of the water on top of that. And it's just amazing. So now the cup of coffee is done. I'm gonna grab the cup of coffee, take a nice big sip. Again, just close my eyes, take a deep breath. It's like the morning thing is all about mindfulness for me and just really kind of having a slow start to the day. So I grabbed my coffee, a blanket, and my journal. We're gonna go on a little walk. We're just gonna enjoy the morning. Set up my blanket, and I like to get in a comfortable position, close my eyes, and take a few deep inhales and exhales, and just be fully present here in nature. It's a really important part of my morning routine. It really just sets me up for a good day of mindfulness. And after that, I will usually grab my journal. So I do bullet journaling. I love it. I'll try and link to some videos in the description below if you've never heard of this. But basically, this is the way that I just kind of stay organized. And so in my bullet journal in the morning, I'll review my tasks through the day. I'll maybe write down some gratitude notes or write down a little journal entry, whatever it is. Like, I just kind of connect with myself and set myself up for a good day. And usually at this point in my morning, I am very hungry. So I head back to camp and make some pancakes. Pancakes are very common on our morning breakfast when we're camping. We bring the Just Add Water mixes. This one I'm actually testing out a homemade quinoa cinnamon pancake mix. But when you just have the Just Add Water ones, it makes your camping really easy because it's just hardly any prep. These are pretty good without any topping, and so I'm just enjoying that. And then it's time to actually pack up camp because unfortunately we are leaving today. And so I'm just packing up my sleeping bag and the rest of my stuff. It's hard to believe that this sleeping bag is gonna fit into this little bag. Definitely takes a little muscle. After that, I'm just gonna let the air out of my sleeping pad and start to pack up the rest of the tent. I will link to all of my camping gear in the description below because I love this. Like, this tent and that sleeping pad are incredible. I sleep so much better at camp than I do at home. So we're just gonna pack up this tent and then say goodbye to this campsite. We left nothing behind, and we are on to our next adventure. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing my car camping morning routine. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for all sorts of hiking, camping, and backpacking resources, and I'll see you in the next video.